Ready? What are we making?
Pumpkin pie.
Hi, pumpkin.
I'm not a pumpkin.
You're just like a pumpkin. What are we making today?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie? Are you ready to get started?
Uh-huh. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Recipes Tested. I'm Brianna Robinson, and this is my daughter, Remington. Today, for RecipesTestOber, we are going to be making pumpkin pie. And this is actually Chef John, and I obviously got this from YouTube. I will leave a link down in the comments below where you can get the written recipe from All Recipes. We are super excited to make this. She's been asking to make pumpkin pie for a couple of weeks now, so I'm happy to oblige. So in this video, we're just gonna go over the process and how it's made and see if it really turns out as well as Chef John says it does. So, and at the end of the video, we're gonna give a taste, huh? Are we gonna eat the pumpkin pie?
Yes.
You wanna try it?
Uh-huh.
You wanna see if it's love at first bite?
Yes. Subscribe. This time watching. I'm gonna get testing.
High fives. Boom. Can I have a pumpkin kiss?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready? My little sous chef and I first got going on the filling, so we got our little bowl out. Look, here's cute. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
And then we dumped just the plain pumpkin puree. The canned I find is more consistently correct. And then we added in eggs and egg yolk. Check the description for the amounts below. And then we added in, what is that called? Sweetened condensed milk. And make sure to take the lid out because that's not safe to eat. And look how cute. She does such a good job being so patient. Try to get it out. I don't know, I'm biased, but I think she's adorable. And then I popped my yolks and then mixed all of that together. Keep going. Can you smile?
Cheese.
And next I added in my spices. Again, check the description below for the amounts and ingredients so that you can make this yourself. And always use freshly ground nutmeg. It makes a big difference, you guys. And I've used 1.5 nutmegs in over a year. So it really goes a long way. But then Remington mixed everything together. And next I got going on my crust. This was the Magnolia Table Joanna Gaines pie crust recipe. I'll leave a link for that where you can buy the book down in the description below. And if you have one of these heavy marble rolling pins, they really do help. It makes it a lot easier and it keeps the pie crust cold because it's cold. But once that was all rolled out, I did about an inch or two bigger than my plain pie length. I just rolled it onto my my rolling pin and carefully set that in there. And then I just tucked everything in so that it was touching the sides. So I got going on cutting off my edges.
That's for pizza, Mom. That's for pizza.
And then once that was all cut, I just crimped them all just with my fingers. It was pretty easy. It only took about, I don't know, a minute. It didn't take very long. But it looks all homemade. And then I added in the filling. Got all of that out of there. Didn't want to waste anything. Come on. Then I always put my pies on a baking sheet just to make it easier to get in and out of the oven. And once it baked per the recipe instructions, I tested it with a toothpick and it came out clean. So I grabbed it and took it out. Easy peasy. And then I topped it with a little bit more freshly ground nutmeg. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. Alrighty guys, it has been an agonizingly long couple of hours waiting for this to cool, but I'm gonna give it a taste and let you know if it's love at first bite. My little sous chef got camera shy, so I'm just gonna have to take this one out on my own. Wow. Holy crap. This is really rich, you guys. It's so creamy and custardy, like he was saying the eggs would be. And the spices feels really warm and cozy and really, honestly, just what you want in a pumpkin pie. I really have no complaints about this. My only thing is I'm pretty sure that my pie crust is undercooked. And I really don't know if that's just my fault. Maybe blind baking the crust is vital before you make this, but it's still, It's not so undercooked that it tastes raw, but it might have just been my fault. So I'm not gonna dock that on the rating, because I would honestly rate this a 9.5 out of 10. Not a 10 out of 10, simply because Chinese 5-spice, I happened to find at my local grocery store. And that was literally the first time in over 10 years that I've ever seen that spice. And it may be very difficult for people to find. And you only need 1/8 of a teaspoon, but it literally makes the world of a difference. I could taste if I had used cloves or white pepper, and the Chinese 5-spice, in my opinion, is just really, really perfect. But it can be very difficult for people to find. And for it making such a big difference in this little pie, that's the only reason why. But other than that, process, it's easy. It's very similar to a regular pumpkin pie. Very easy. This is very delicious. I think that this would be a good pumpkin pie to make for people who claim that they don't like pumpkin pie. Because I think part of the reason why they don't is because it's so like dense and rich, where this is custardy and rich. So I think it's just a little bit different enough to where they might want to give it a shot. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish my slice here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today for this episode of RecipesTestOber. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe while you're here and give me a thumbs up for pumpkin pie. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.